I hope you enjoyed the evening, guys. Hello, and today we review a new game that's called New Cycle. I was excited to give into New Cycle when I saw it was up for review. As someone who considers himself a retro gamer, finding a game that grabs my attention is pretty rare these days. However, there are still those moments when I see a game and it grabs me and I become addicted to it for a while. I often find myself enjoying the odd strategy game like SimCity or other game where you really have to plan out your next move and the consequence that can arise from it. So it comes as no surprise that when I saw the game New Cycle developed by Core Engage, I was immediately interested and thought it could be a new challenging game for me to try and grab the concept and see if I could master it. New Cycle storyline involves civilization being destroyed, along with all technology that comes within, and it's up to you to not only rebuild your settlement, but also to help your people survive in the protest against the world's unforgiving tendencies and weather. From bitterly cold and harsh winter to the scorching heat and drought that gets some in summer, the road is always changing around you, adding to your challenge. The first time I played New Cycle, I went through the tutorial to learn the basics of the game and understand how everything worked, rather than jumping into the game blindly and having no idea what to do. While it took me a little while to get going and realize that where you place your various structures and buildings can have a big impact on how your game will play out. In no time at all, I was off to the races and had my own little community, and was learning how to take care of its population. At least until I learned how resources can run out, leaving you to problem solve and find more throughout my first playthrough of New Cycle. I found it difficult to grasp all the concept and learn how everything was interconnected and had to work together to function properly and efficiently. At least until I learned how resources can run out, leaving you to solve problems and find more. During my first playthrough of New Cycle, I struggled to grasp all concepts. It wasn't until a little while after when I started digging deeper into the game that I was able to truly get a real appreciation for New Cycle and the mechanic that it holds. Trying the game a few days later with a better understanding, I was able to very quickly build a three-giving settlement that was able not only to grow but also three of the resources I was able to locate. The gameplay was similar to that of a typical city builder style game such as SimCity, but the survival aspect gives New Cycle a truly challenging feel to the game that I have not experienced with any other game I have tried out in the past. New Cycle not only had me careful deciding what my community will need, but also gave additional thought into how I would allocate what people would to go ensure properly survival. The graphics and visual in New Cycle were quite impressive compared to other similar games I have played. As soon write indifferent individuals and even click on them to hear their opinions on how life is for them. In various types of weather, you can see precipitation falling briefly or dust blowing during sandstorm, etc. At least in my opinion, New Cycle is not only a game that will put you to the test of settlement building, but will challenge you to make sure everyone in your community works together, not only to survive but grow as whole. While it can take some time to truly master this style of game, once you get the hang of how everything works, you can easily find yourself playing for several hours and win without even realizing how much time has passed. I look forward to seeing what games Core Engaged will produce in the future, as New Cycle has captured my attention. While it can be a cozy game, a New Cycle also has more than its fair share of challenge. Much like what I'd imagine it will be like to manage a survival game post-apocalypse, you'll never be without some obstacle to overcome. If you're not being smashed by a brutal winter or hit with an unexpected disease, then the villagers themselves will be coming to you with demands revolving around their needs. Just when you think you got everyone fed, clothes, housed, and watered, the brutal reality of the situation, you find yourself and comes back to humble you. New Cycle has something for everyone, from first-time strategy games to true of the game management, evident in the 4 different game modes you can experience. So, whether you want a cozy city building experience or to engross yourself in a realistic take on what you might expect from a struggle to survive type scenario, the strategy title has you covered. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Goodbye.